GLAM, Los Angeles.
I was a judge for this event hosted by Asian Founded, where they support Asian founded brands. And we heard a bunch of pitches. And one of the brands is called 50 Hertz, and they make tingly foods. And it's all products that use this Sichuan pepper. And it's not spicy, but it's a little bit numbing. And it's really, really fun to eat. They didn't win, but they almost won. So, Kirby, I want you to try one of these tingly nuts.
Okay. I'm scared, but excited. Okay.
Are you feeling any tingle yet on your tongue?
Yes.
It's kind of fun, right?
Because it's not spicy.
It's not, but it's like this very
Oh my God,
interesting.
it's getting numb.
It's a very interesting sensation, and you can't stop. Like, you want to keep eating.
How did they figure this out?
So Sichuan pepper is from like Sichuan in China, and the two founders are so lovely. And one of the founders is actually from there. And so they made this oil. They actually sell the oil that you can add to ice cream, pizza, whatever it is that you want. But they also make these nuts, and they are just so addicting. It's so fun to eat, right?
I feel like 8 in my mouth. I am numb. My tongue is
now,
numb.
Taste some water. I feel like it makes everything taste really interesting.
Hold on.
So they suggest like having this with like a cold beer or like a can of soda or something like that, which I feel like would be really refreshing.
Whoa!
Isn't it so strange?
Imagine if you were like on mushrooms eating these.
I
Like,
mean,
you would be like,
I was a little stony one day and was eating and I could not stop. It's just this sensation.
You were
that-
stony?
I'm getting a little stony, guys.
When?
I'm back 'cause
When were you being stony?
Just on occasion.
Wow.
But okay, so I was talking to these founders and they were like, we want to make a lip plumping oil
Brilliant.
or lip gloss with this.
Brilliant.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Wouldn't burn.
Wouldn't
It would just
burn.
be this weird numbing.
And it's natural. It's from the pepper.
This is crazy.
I want to see if there's an actual, oh darn. Oh wait, no, there is. Okay, Kirby.
What?
There's an actual pepper. I want to show you what it looks like and you can actually try it. So this is the pepper.
Oh.
It almost looks, it's very like hoppy. Like it's almost like, it tastes herbal.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Right?
There's an herbaceousness to it.
So that's the actual pepper. So if you eat that, then
No, I don't think I can do this. I can't do the pepper. It is getting a little weird in my mouth
Isn't
now.
it? Yeah.
Yeah. I think I went a little too ham. I like shoved 8 in my mouth at one time. I really needed to chill.
But it's so fun. They've done like collaborations with breweries for like 50 Hertz beer. And I feel like if you guys need some consulting for the lip oil, come find us. But I feel like this is a really fun Christmas gift.
No, it is. It's like good for white elephant.
Yeah, right. So 50 Hertz, tingly Sichuan pepper peanuts.
Wow.
It's yummy though, right?
How long does this last?
Not that long, don't worry.
I'm like, I don't think I can feel my tongue. This is crazy.
I can't
Wow.
feel my tongue when I'm with you.
Because I nutted. Okay.
Okay.
AMA.
Woo.
We got some questions.
We haven't done this in a while.
We haven't. I like doing these because I feel like it brings us back to the people.
Yep. And you guys always have such good questions.
Okay.
Questions that the people want to know.
So this is Karin.
Yes, I think so.
These were all in our Slack, by the
Or
way.
Karen.
Karen or Karin?
Hi. Any recs on a good dry shampoo these days? I've tried Living Proof, IGK, Not Your Mother's, Batiste, but still can't find the one that I love. I just recently dyed my hair and I'm also pretty physically active, so needing to use dry shampoo more these days. Kirby, what are your current dry shampoo faves?
So she said that Living Proof didn't work for her. I love Living Proof.
Okay.
I really
Even as a brunette, dark brunette?
Yes, it's an.
Don't they make one for brunettes?
I don't know. If I do go a little ham, it'll turn my bangs gray.
But I think that's with most dry shampoos.
Yes, but I will use it and just kind of like spritz it around the perimeter of my head and then massage it and then brush it out, and it's fine.
Yeah.
So I don't really get that white buildup, and I also keep it far enough away from my scalp so it's not super close. I truly think that is holy grail level for me because of the velocity of which it comes out of the aerosol can. It helps to not only put the product on your scalp, but then also volumize and build that fluffiness, which is like usually what's missing when your hair is matted to your head.
Totally.
I do love Ways dry shampoo. I like the smell of it, and I think it works.
I like the Divi dry shampoo. This one also is, if you put too much, it's going to leave like a little bit of, white powdery residue on your hair. But again, if you just like brush it out, sometimes I like to hit it with some heat, you know? I feel like that kind of like gives my 2-day blowout more life. I like that one. I have always really liked the Amika one. The Perk Up Talc-Free Dry Shampoo. Love the K18
Yeah,
one.
K18. When I'm not using, I go back and forth between Living Proof and K18.
It's expensive. It's $48 for 4 ounces, but you don't need that much. And truly, it is not going to give you any residue whatsoever.
I get zero white.
Yeah, and
this.
it's unlike any other formula out there. And if you, Karen, need some more reviews, we did our Los Angeles Confidential seating with them, and I just feel like it's really truly innovative. And I still like, I just finished the lab sample.
Same.
Like,
I finally was like, okay, I got to get to the actual packaging.
It lasted me so long.
Yeah, it lasted a while. I'm glad that I was able to like transition to the actual packaging.
Yeah,
different experience. It is a little different experience.
Sure.
But to your point of using heat, I love this one when I get out of the shower and I need to zhuzh my bangs. I'll spritz it on my bangs and then go in with a round brush, and I feel like it just reinvigorates my entire look.
Yeah, and I love that it's like there's not a real like strong scent to it.
No.
Your scalp hair just feels clean.
I agree. It really is worth the investment in my opinion.
Yeah. Okay, next question. This is from Sahara Dweeb. Can you reiterate your stance on ingesting collagen? I feel like y'all aren't supplement girlies, but I'm wondering what your current stance is and why.
All right, Sarah, do you take any supplements?
I do it sometimes, but I feel like never long enough and consistently enough for me to be able to confidently say that anything works.
Yes.
The only supplement I have ever consistently taken is a prenatal and a postnatal.
Okay.
Even with like biotin, like I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be really good and I'm gonna like try it and I'm gonna like have like Rapunzel hair. I just like never remember. So I'm just like a very bad candidate because I can't remember to consistently take the supplement. But I feel like I know a lot of people that have, and they're just like, it changed my life, whether it's, collagen or biotin or something. Do you take anything right now?
Yes, I take vitamins.
Right.
So I'm deficient in D and B.
Okay.
So I take a D3 and K, I think it's K12 that they come together. I take one of those, and then I take a B12.
Yeah.
Because I got my labs done and my doctor was like, you are deficient in this. This could be a reason why you're experiencing certain things. So I take those, and she told me to take those midday as like a pick-me-up because they might give you like a little boost of energy.
Okay.
So those are the only supplements that I really know and trust. I think that a lot of beauty supplements, especially when it comes to hair growth and nail growth, are just filled with biotin.
Yeah.
And I don't have a good reaction to that. I break out every single time around my jawline. I try to avoid anything with biotin in it. And then with collagen, a couple of years ago when I was with Pop Sugar, we partnered with Sephora on some beauty junkie videos that we did, and they were talking a lot about collagen. And initially we were like, sorry, but we're not going to promote this because there's really not a ton of information. But then Sephora came back and they're like, well, actually, there are these clinical studies that show, I mean, it's not that great, but after 8 weeks of use, there has been some improvement. So we were like, okay, that's fair, like whatever. But to the point of collagen, I mean, I feel like everyone initially was like, you can't replace collagen with an ingestible. But now I've started to see some doctors come around and be like, well, there's been some more research that's been released. So it says, the effectiveness of ingesting collagen has been the subject of growing research, with several studies suggesting potential benefits, though more long-term research is needed. We need some more supplementation when it comes to skin health. It says that research indicates that taking collagen peptides may improve skin elasticity, hydration, and reduce wrinkles. A 2019 review of clinical trials found that collagen supplements can improve skin elasticity and hydration after several weeks of consistent use. I would say 8 weeks is probably the barometer for that. It can potentially help with joint health and maintain cartilage, bone density. Some evidence suggests that collagen supplements may, all of these are may, and potentially can. I don't think there's a harm in using it. Which is, for me, if you're really curious about this, there's no potentially bad side effects to it. You know, with the biotin thing, I wrote a story about this actually, and the one thing that a lot of doctors advise me on is that sometimes when you take too much of biotin, it can affect your labs. So it could produce a false positive or a false negative. So you want to be super, super careful if you are ingesting a ton of biotin. You probably get enough biotin in your diet, to be honest. You probably do not need to be supplementing any biotin with, something that you're eating orally outside of your normal foods. So just be careful about that.
Yeah. I think the one thing that that puts a lot of people like sort of like on the fence, especially doctors, is that they say like the body breaks down collagen into amino acids when ingested, and there's debate about whether these amino acids directly translate into increased collagen production where you want it. Right. So you're like,
I want it in my face.
Exactly. I don't like my joints are fine. Although I'm like, no, give me like I need all
my joints are not fine. My knees still hurting.
Ollie takes Dasaquin, which is basically like collagen for your. I'm like, is it working? I don't know. I'm not sure. But I'm like, with consistent use over time, I mean, I feel like it is sort of helping. I don't know. I will say the one collagen supplement that I feel like everyone I know is like, oh my God, this is the best. It's the Agent Nature one, the Holy Mane,
really?
That powder. It is literally $99. It's expensive.
Whoa.
I think it's what they put in the Hailey Bieber smoothie at Erewhon too.
Okay.
It comes in this like blue, sort of like shiny pouch. But so many people, so many hairstylists, they're like, so-and-so, whatever celebrity started taking this after they lost all their hair postpartum or whatever, and like it's insane how much their hair has grown.
Interesting.
So, I feel like I need to start trying this one because I've heard lots of really good feedback. So you know what I think it is too, when we started talking about probably supplements and collagen supplements, this was also like probably 4 years ago, 5 years ago. A lot has changed in the 5 years. Which is great. A lot of more testing.
I'm open to it. I mean, now that I feel like there haven't been really any publicized negative aspects of, I mean, outside of maybe spending money that it won't pay off.
Right. But, nothing beats a good bone broth. And, if you're into like eating like the fatty parts of meat, there's lots of collagen there. So
there we go. Okay, this is from Emily. Best systems or options for long-lasting at-home nails. I do love press-ons, but would love something longer lasting and that provides some length. Is there a good system that I can actually do at home?
I have something that I'm so excited to talk about.
Okay. You talk about it. Because I was going to say, like, I have Gel X extensions.
Right.
And I bought a gel machine, gel lamp.
Right. But you're like very skilled that you could do this on your own.
I'm not even that skilled, and I should not be doing that. I was doing that around the pandemic to, get my nails done. Now I'm really a press-on girl, and I use glue, and I carry nail glue with me everywhere.
And the press-ons are so good now. They're so good that like it just looks so real, and they last a long time.
Yes, Lost Angels. These,
those are so
incredible.
pretty, so pretty. Okay, for me, when I took a break, I was trying to find some sort of system, just like you, Emily, for at home. I like a little bit of length too. So Kiss makes these Salon Extend LED soft gel systems. So basically it's like sort of like Gel X at the salon. Maybe it's like sort of semi-cured. Either way, They're like flexible soft gel. Some of them have designs on them already. Some of them are like, clear, so you can, paint them whatever color you wish. You size them the same way that you would with like a press on, or like at the nail salon, like a Gel X. You put on a little bit of adhesive. You cure it under this little LED lamp that comes with it. And I swear I felt so like fancy and skilled. It was so easy to do at home, and they're only like $20. You can get them at like Target or CVS. I was so addicted to them, but then it was taking me too long to like do them, because I was like switching it up all the time. So now I'm back to Gel X at my local nail salon. But I would advise you to go to Target, buy a couple packs, try it. They come in different sizes, short, long, medium. They're so much fun. I think I got my niece into them, especially if you're like into doing your own like nail art, or if you're like really into specific nail polish colors. It's just so much fun, and they really last. They lasted me like probably a week and a half, and if I was better at it, maybe even longer. But Bettina Goldstein, she really likes this too. She recommends it a lot. And she has it in her kit for celebrities.
I love Kiss Nails in general. I think that they have the most selection. They have the most, shade options. This one that you linked, it's like this really pretty kind of pink jelly color that has more of like a longer coffin shape, and they look natural. I'm really into this. And even so, this kit comes with
everything.
The light. That's amazing.
Yeah, so Emily, give it a try and let us know how you like it. Okay, Mary Orlin asked, I just got a gua sha, which I love, but I'm confused about when to use it. I'm thinking morning for me is best, but since you use it with a face oil, what step is that? I use a mist toner, skin balancer, a vitamin C serum, moisturizer, and sunscreen every day, but where does gua sha fit into that order? I think a good rule of thumb is, yes, use it during the day. I mean, I would suggest using it whenever you have time for it, but I think during the day, because then it's like helps you like lift your skin, and helps drain any of that puffiness from your face. But I think in terms of your routine, I would just do it after you cleanse. And you don't have to use the facial oil. You could use a serum. Maybe I wouldn't use the vitamin C serum. Maybe I would use like a hydrating serum, like something like, that has like hyaluronic acid in it. Or if you use an oil, just like don't put a ton of it on. You can also like wash your face after. It's not really so much that you're just using the oil for slip, right? It's not like you're like massaging or focusing on the product, massaging the product into your skin. So if there's too much oil on your face, just like wash your face again after, or take a hot towel and just like wipe it off. But I would do it before like your really active serums, right after you cleanse your face. But I think in the morning is great. I mean, good for you for making time to do that. I need to do that.
I typically just do it at night.
Yeah.
To help like drain the lymph and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And be able to like go to sleep and relax.
Yeah.
I love that.
Great.
From Kelly, what are 3 makeup products that you always go back to and truly feel are undupable? Okay. I don't think anything is undupable.
Yeah.
I think that there are options out there for everybody. If you cannot afford a certain brand or a certain price point, you can probably find a very similar thing for a lower price point.
100%.
I will say I cannot find a powder that dupes La Mer, the La Mer pressed powder, which they have since discontinued.
So she's like, help, SOS.
I don't know what to do about that. It's deeply upsetting. I still have mine. I'm going to use it until it's gone. So maybe that's my one undupable.
Yeah.
Apparently Benefits pineapple facial polish, undupable.
Yeah.
No one's been able to recreate it.
You could have a whole episode of Miscontinueds.
I could. I just like what I like. That's why I watch the same movies over and over. Sarah, what is a makeup product, not that's undupable, but that you keep going back to?
Okay. I agree with you. I feel like, especially in our job, we're just like trying so many different things, and there isn't really one thing that I'm like, oh my God, like this is the holy grail, but something or holy grail that cannot be recreated. However, the Chanel Balm Essential multi-use glow stick.
Where is it? Show me.
This baby.
Oh, I've never tried that.
What?
Yeah, I've never tried it. I know.
Doesn't even matter the shade. I think it's just the texture and
Can I try it on
formula.
my hand?
Yes, of course, please. It just adds light back to your face in a way that is very natural.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So, especially after you have like powdered your face, you're done, but then like some of the spots of your faces look really flat and you just want to add some shine. Please feel free to use it.
I didn't even ask.
No, it's okay. It's just subtle. It's skin-like. It makes you look dewy where you want to look dewy, so you know you can control the dew, and it adds radiance in a very natural way, in a very elegant, demure, mindful way.
Wow.
Right?
Elegant, demure, and mindful. No, I agree. This is the adult version of a highlighter.
Yes, it is.
It's very gorgeous.
It's just like there's not shimmer. It's a nice little soft shine. And Tasha Rico Brown, who is a Chanel makeup artist ambassador, this is like her last step for red carpet. She says she uses it on everyone, even the handsome Michael B. Jordan.
Wow.
Just to add like life back. And she says she likes to control where the like light hits, especially if you're like having photos taken of you. It's $48, but I swear like it's rare for me to like finish one whole one. There's just so many good ones. And they make ones that are like a little bit deeper if you want more of like a bronze look. This one is, you guys, my eyes are so bad.
Same.
Moonlight Kiss. It's kind of like a little pinky champagne color.
It's very pretty.
Yeah, so that's
That's
one.
a good one.
Yeah.
I think people sleep on Chanel skincare and makeup because they kind of write it off. It's gorgeous. They write it off as it being this, oh, it's a designer brand, and of course it's expensive, but is it really worth it? And I truly, every single Chanel product that I have tried or used, I mean, the Le Beige's bronzer, to me, maybe that's an undupable because, I mean, not everybody uses a bronzer.
Yeah.
But for me, it's
so good.
the most natural looking bronzer. I don't think in a cream form. I don't really think
And people
anybody's.
have tried. Say has one that's very similar.
Yeah, but not the same.
But not the
Same
same.
with NARS. Similar, but not the same.
Sorry. But I really do feel like, I mean, obviously there's a million highlighters, but I don't think there is a good dupe for this one.
Because it has a sheen to it, but it's also there's also sparkle.
But it's like a very again,
Subtle.
like you said, adult, elegant.
Yep,
Yeah.
love it.
Okay, what about you?
For me, MAC Giga Black Lash.
Oh, yeah.
I always go back to this mascara.
That is
always.
your fave.
I've been loving Sierra Creole. I've been loving Swedes. I've been loving Cali Ray. I love Tower 28. But at the end of the day, I will always go back to MAC Giga Black Lash. It is the thinnest brush. It has this drier formula, so it really helps separate and fluff the lashes. And it gets the job done. It gets in the inner corners. It gets on the base. It gets to the tip. It does it all. It really is the superior MAC mascara, and in my opinion, superior mascara in general. Wow. I freaking love it. I will go and pick up. I always, like, if I see one, I buy it.
Yeah.
They'll sometimes have them at Nordstrom Rack. I'll just pop it in my bag and be like, okay, cool.
One in every room, one in every purse.
Literally. And by the way, Nordstrom Rack, I really hate that you have a makeup section and nothing is discounted. What is the point?
That is interesting.
Anastasia is there, and literally I was telling my mom, oh, if you ever run out and you can't get one for me, they have Anastasia at Nordstrom Rack. But it's not any different than what you would pay at like a Sephora.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
None of it's discounted.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to do a whole episode on like the beauty products that are offered at like the Nordstrom Rack, a TJ Maxx. Like, what's the strategy there?
Yeah.
Because if it's not discounted, then what's the point? It's just like another point of discovery.
I feel like at one point it was discounted. It
Yeah.
was stock that they were trying to offload. And
Right.
now they have these full build outs of like Too Faced
Right.
and MAC and Anastasia. And I'm like, this MAC lip pencil is exactly what it costs if I'm at the Nordstrom counter.
Interesting. I thought that they would make specific products or sets for these specific retailers. Like you weren't going to get it at Nordstrom. Like you can only get it at the Rack, but I guess I'm wrong. I'd love to know. I'd love to know the strategy. Obviously it's working. I mean, if they're doing full build outs at
Oh
the
my
rack.
God. I just thought of another miscontinued that oh my God, from Nordstrom Rack. This is crazy. My whole makeup bag would be all discontinued
do a
products.
whole
if
episode
possible.
of
Do you
Miscontinued.
remember prescriptives?
Yeah.
Miss
The like
prescriptives.
silver.
Yes.
Yeah.
Miss them.
That
Okay.
was such a 90s.
Do you have
thing.
another
That was
one?
yes. Okay. The Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil.
I was going to put that one down too.
Undupeable.
Undupeable.
It's a lip liner or an eyeliner, wherever you want to use it. The colors, it's hard to beat. It's hard to beat. Anywhere caffeine,
Wherever walnut. Limitless brown.
it's just
Versatile chestnut. I have like
Oh,
5. I'm not kidding. I have 5 in my makeup bag.
Versatile chestnut.
That's limitless brown,
This
right?
is versatile chestnut.
Wow. Oh my gosh, look at us.
It's just reliable.
I have small ones. I have travel size ones.
They make I was just looking on Sephora, they make a great little stocking stuffer, mini artist color pencil and eyeliner kit. You get
Yes, I was
5.
begging. I wanted that last year. Is it in stock?
Yes.
I will be buying this today.
$39 for all 5.
Oh, I'm buying them. I never reach out to PR for stuff, and I was like last year begging them to send me the stocking stuffer, and they were like, "Sorry, we don't have any. They're all sold out."
We'll get them now.
So I'm definitely
Stock up,
going
lady.
to stock up. I'm obsessed.
I like what else? Like what more can I say about this?
And they really are. I mean, when it comes to lip pencils, there are some that are superior. I do love the Glossier ones, but I have been noticing that for their staying power, there is some remnant of product that kind of gets stuck. That's hard to blend out.
Yeah.
And then I end up removing all of it because I'm trying to like blend it.
Got it.
So I actually did that today where I walked in. I'm like, oh, I can see like it's not blended, and I'm trying to, and then it's like kind of pilling. Even though I do like the Glossier ones a lot, but like Lawless makes a really good one. But
Have you tried the new Fenty Beauty ones?
No, I haven't.
Oh my God, they're so good.
But I just always end up going back to
Right.
Makeup Forever. I really do.
She'll never let you down. Okay, what else?
Armani Luminous Silk Concealer.
Yeah.
I just know that I have a shade there
Yeah.
that works for me every time.
Yep.
Even if I'm tan, there's another shade. If I need, I know exactly. Like, I usually don't know exactly what my shade is in specific brands unless I use them religiously. And for this, I know that I have a brightening concealer.
Yeah.
I have my skin tone. I have my tan skin tone. I know it works.
Yep.
The formula is beautiful under the eyes. It's beautiful all over the face.
Yep.
And if you don't want to invest in like the foundation, the concealer is just as good, if not better, in my opinion.
Oh, that's a really good one.
Okay, last one.
My
for
last
you.
one. This is something that I think about often because I broke mine and I haven't called in another one or bought another one, and I think about it all the time, is the Patrick Ta Major Headlines Double Take Cream and Powder Blush Duo. Something about this product.
Really?
I feel like I discovered it late in the game, but ever since I broke mine on the bathroom floor and it cracked, I like wish that I had it. I'm always like, oh, I wish I had it. Something about the shades are just so good. Which one is the one that I like? I like She's That Girl and She's the Moment. They're all good. She's a Doll. Anyways, you know how you're supposed to apply the powder first and then the cream? Mm-hmm. Something about that has me in a chokehold. I'm like, it's just different. It's innovative and it's different and it looks so good on my face. And I think about her often. And I think that there's like a lot of amazing blushes out there right now. Mm-hmm. It's been the last 2 years of the blush. But this product is just so good. It has 3K 5-star reviews on Sephora. So
It is a good product. I'm just surprised that this is.
I know.
Your holy, like a holy grail moment.
I don't know.
Okay.
I guess I love Patrick Ta. That's what
You
I'm learning
do.
about myself.
You
I'm
do.
a Patrick Ta girly.
You're a Patrick Ta girly. I love that. I love his eyebrow products.
Oh yeah, so good.
Okay, my last one is Pillow Talk, and I don't think it can be duped. I'm sorry. I know people have tried, and I know there's like
A lot of
countless
similar
videos of people
ones.
being like, "This is a perfect dupe." No, it's not. Formula-wise, no, it's not. Shade-wise, no, it's not. I love that they have a range of Pillow Talk now.
Yeah, me too.
Because I used to always love original Pillow Talk. Now I like Pillow Talk medium.
Yeah.
Lip liner,
I
but
like
then
Pillow
regular
Talk
Pillow
medium.
Talk for my lipstick. It's undupable to me.
That's a really good one.
I've had makeup artists tell me, "Oh, this is an exact dupe." It's not.
It's not.
I will always go back.
And you know it's undupable because every single brand has now tried to dupe it.
Yes.
And they can't. Literally every single brand has
every
a
single
pill.
one.
And it's always called like pillow lips.
Yeah.
Or
Yes.
like sleepy lips,
Whatever,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
trying to be
bedroom
like
lips.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
we're the
We're
dupe.
almost there.
Yeah, but you're not.
No,
You're not.
Charlotte really did that with Pillow Talk.
Yeah.
One last thing I want to bring up before, this is actually not an AMA, but I loved it.
Okay.
I think Emily also asked a question. Yeah. Okay. So Emily had asked the nail question, but then she commented in the Slack about listening to our episode with Rose Sired. And she said, I was thinking of my own personal underrated beauty products, and I was really curious to hear others. I'd love to know what the glams feel are underrated products you love, skin, hair, and makeup. It'd be fun to share some of our favorite unsung hero products. So remember, Rose said Mob Beauty, which brilliant, we love. And here were some of the answers. For my combo and oily girlies out there, this Polish Choice Primer is the only product that has ever made a difference in my T-zone shine. The key is applying it after skincare makeup, though. Otherwise, it will pill. And then someone said, Aven Cica-Flate. I haven't used that product, I don't think, but if it has Cica in it, I love.
And I love Aven.
Same. Kristen S. Signature Hair Water. It's $12 at Ulta.
Oh my God. I love this product. And actually, thank you for reminding me that it ran out.
I use this product when doing heatless curls to slightly dampen the hair before, and it's chef's kiss. It conditions the hair. The curls and waves turn out beautiful and look so healthy and never weighs my hair down or feels greasy.
I miss Kristen S.
What is a hair? Is it an oil? Is it a hair? What's a hair water?
It's literally like, sometimes I'm like, I could just use water, but there's something in it that there's like added value to it.
Okay.
Like it's basically just like a water that you can use to refresh, but it's just like a face mist, but for your hair. Like there is like conditioning benefits to it. I think it has like a nice scent to it as well, but I love using it to like refresh the hair.
Okay, and then it says, one of mine is the Belief Beauty Moisturizing Balm. Moisturizing Balm. So many people rave about the Aqua Balm, their gel moisturizer, but I love the Moisturizing Balm, which is a true cream moisturizer for PM or daytime in the winter if my skin is dry. It has glycerin, which adds such a lovely slip to it and feels luxurious and hydrating, but never breaks me out and plays well with all my other products. In the evening, I like going to bed with my skin glazed to the max, and this adds the perfect final layer of hydration. And then the last one, Good Molecules Yerba Mate Eye Gel, which I have heard great things about. I feel like some of our guests have mentioned that in the past. And that's it. Is there an unsung hero that you have off the top of your head?
I'm like going through my routine.
I know. I'm trying to think of my routine. I know. I'm like, what are we using?
Everyone knows and uses Beauty Stat by now, right?
Yeah, I think people love Beauty Stat.
Don't sleep on Beauty Stat.
I know. I'm trying to think, what is an unsung hero for us?
That's hard. I'll get back to you.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Part 2. But for those of you who are listening and who didn't get to contribute, share your answer on the Slack.
Put it in the Slack.